garbaggio. So bad. I streamed really late the night before and then stayed up all night. I can't do that ever again. I realized after I end stream, it takes me a very long time to wind down. Like, I need at least 2 to 3 hours of scrolling on TikTok in bed to fall asleep. I'm just kidding, but sometimes I'm actually serious about that. It's a very bad habit. 2 to 3 hours, Monka. I'm kind of joking, but also kind of not. You know what I mean? No more tsunami streams. Tsunami streams are okay as long as I don't get on after tsunami. You know what I mean? I don't mind staying up until like 1 a.m. It's my issue as a human is that I can't sleep through the morning. I always wake up to every sound. I am a very light sleeper. I wake up to everything. I wake up to my dog all the time. And I always automatically wake up at 6 a.m. no matter what. I could be drinking the night before, staying up until 5 a.m., fall asleep at 5:30, and I will wake up at 6 a.m. 6 or 7 a.m. Between 6 and 7 a.m. It doesn't matter if I stay up until like 3 or 4, I will always wake up. If I'm really, really, really tired, I'll fall back asleep. But a lot of the time, you know, I'll just like wake up and just be miserable and tired. It's a habit. Yeah, I truly think it's a habit from school. Because when I went to school, I would always wake up at like 6 a.m. Always woke up at 6 a.m. and then go to school. Melatonin. Okay, you want to know how psychotic I am? I've tried melatonin, and I'm the type of person to take melatonin, think that I'm allergic to it, think that I'm having a mental breakdown, and then counteract the melatonin because I'm freaking out so much that it actually is counterproductive, and I stay up through it, which makes me extra tired and extra miserable because I can't sleep because I'm staying up through it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm surprised I could take allergy medicine and not freak out. Allergy medicine is like the one thing that I could take and be like, okay, I'm not going to overdose and die. It's really stupid. I know. I'm aware of it. But I can't stop. A part of me is just like, always, what if, you know? What if I'm the one anomaly that just is going to get infected by some air disease and then start a zombie apocalypse? It is possible. Ridiculous. I would rather just be a miserable person and not sleep ever again. That's all. Edibles for sleep? Bitch. You think that? If I can't even take melatonin, oh, trust me, I've tried edibles a long time ago. There's a reason why I don't take edibles anymore. All right? There is a reason why I don't smoke weed anymore. Okay? It just takes like one really horrible trip. In the middle of the night, you try to go to bed on a weed edible, and then all of a sudden, you're fusing to the bed, melting through the floor, hallucinating about every horrible thing in the world. I vividly remember, I think the last time, when I quit a long time ago, that exact thing happened. I hallucinated for 6 hours, just tripping, just being super, super too high. It was horrible. And then, oh, you know what? I'll just tell you guys. I'll just straight up tell you guys. Remember when I got the centipede in my ear? So, I'm just gonna tell you guys. So, okay, wait, let me tell you. Okay, so the night that I got the centipede in my ear, I stayed up for the next 2 days, I was so traumatized I couldn't sleep. I was so tired that I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try an edible for the first time in many years. I'm just going to try it, see if it helps me go to bed. I'm just going to try it. I got so sick and I was so high. Damn it, I was supposed to save this for the podcast. That is never coming out because I can't find a studio. Okay, anyways. I got so sick that I ended up puking the whole night while I was high. And it gets worse, bro. I was trying so hard to like fall asleep because I was so miserable. It was awful. I was scrolling through TikTok and there was a TikTok of a guy that was like, try scrolling past this video. I bet you can't. And I try scrolling past the video. I can't scroll past the video. I'm high out of my mind, bro. I'm losing it. And I go to the comments, and the comments are like, bro, I thought my phone was frozen. I don't know. I can't scroll past it. What's going on? And this motherfucker, the guy filming the TikTok is like, yeah, I bet you can't scroll past this TikTok. And he was like, yeah, and you know what? Yeah, this is, Jesus loves you, and now I want you to call me daddy. And I was like, oh my God, I'm hallucinating. I don't know what's going on. I was traumatized. I called Myung. I was like, Myung, I need you to sit with me by the toilet. I can't stop throwing up. I'm hallucinating TikToks. This can't be real. And I was like, she was like, oh, I asked her, I was like, please, I was so scared I threw my phone. And I was like, Myung, I need you to find out if this TikTok I saw was real. Because right before I saw this TikTok, you know what TikTok I saw before that? It was a Kim Kardashian TikTok with her daughter. What's her daughter's name? The oldest one, Northwest. And Northwest is like, Jesus loves you, by the way. And I was like, okay, scroll. And then the guy's like, I bet you can't scroll past this video. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm hallucinating. And Myung, okay, anyways, I'm getting derailed right now. But Myung said there's a way to check to see your recently watched TikToks. And I was like, please. I gave her my phone. I was like, please tell me that TikTok that I saw was real. And then she went through my phone and then she's like, yes, it's a real video. It does exist. You did not hallucinate. When she told me that, I felt relief. I truly thought I was actually schizophrenic. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, imagine being so high off an edible for the first time in many, many years and you think you're having a schizophrenic episode. I couldn't sleep for days. I'm having such a rough time existing, guys. It's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Anyways, so that happened. So yeah. Never, ever, ever having edibles again. Don't even ask. I'm done. I'm so done. That was my one last attempt. And I will never. I took like you know how they come in like little pieces? I took like you know that when Squidward like bites the Krabby Patty and he looks like a horse and his chompers come out and he just like bites the piece of the beef? That was me with this edible and I still had a horrible, horrible time. Never again. I'd rather just stay up and never sleep again. Actually, ever. Anyways, back to GTA. That got me all riled up. You know what? I felt like I was able to confess something. I was weighing me down for the past couple weeks. Oh, let me explain to you what the TikTok was. It's banned now. You can't do it. But the reason why I couldn't scroll past the video is because on TikTok, you're able to have like store links. Like they'll have like a little link that you can click to open up a shop or something on the screen. But what he did in the video is he expanded it so you couldn't see the link, but it still made it so you couldn't just scroll. Have you seen one of those on TikToks before? So that's what, it was like a little like trick to make it so you can't scroll past the video. So yeah, but you can't do that on TikTok anymore because I was so flabbergasted by this whole scenario and me stumbling across this TikTok while I was like having a horrible episode that I was trying to show it to people. Like, look at this TikTok that I scrolled past while throwing up high on an edible. And it disappeared. It was deleted, unfortunately. I would show you guys, but it's actually gone. Anyways. Yeah. So, never again. Why was I even talking about that?